How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video here on Brass Bang, and today we're talking about micro wallets or minimalist wallets, whatever you want to call them. These very thin, compact wallets that are all the rage now. Everybody's switching over to these from their traditional bifold and trifold wallets, those older style wallets. People want something thin, minimalist, and they're switching over to things like these. So I want to talk about a few different options that I've tried myself and make some suggestions for you that you should try as well. So with that being said, let's get the video started and dive into some EDC everyday carry wallets. Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. So a lot of you probably were like me, and for the longest time you had those traditional standard trifold and bifold wallets, those little leather wallets that, I don't know, they've been around, they're cool, they work, but a lot of people nowadays don't want a big bulky wallet in their pocket when they're walking around. They want something thin, minimalist, that like you don't have these big bulges in your pockets when you're walking around. And so that is why I think at least most people are switching over to these more minimalist wallets. Not to mention they don't need all that space. They don't carry that much stuff nowadays. You might carry a card or two, you might carry a little bit of cash, that's pretty much it. So I started my minimalist wallet journey with this right here. This is a wallet made by Chums. It's supposed to be waterproof or whatever. It's got a little section in here where you can see through to kind of see an ID, but everything's kind of contained. It's got a zipper side on this side where you can store a bunch of cards, and then another zipper side on this side where that clear pocket is. You can store a lot of cards. It's got a couple different sections in there, but overall it's very slim and thin, and this was my first dive into anything other than a trifold or bifold wallet. So I really liked that it was less there. I didn't need all the space once again of a trifold or bifold, so this got me through pretty well. But then I ended up just putting a bunch of clutter in here, stuffing business cards and all kinds of stuff over time into here, and I realized I really don't want something even of this size. So I started looking around at some other options. And the next wallet I tried out was this right here. This is one of the Apple wallets. I'm sure a lot of you are probably familiar with these. They magnetize so they can stick to the back of your phone just like that if you wanted to have them together in your pocket. And I did this for a little while. It's all right, but similar kind of thing. I don't really want a big, bulky thing like that sitting in my pocket all the time. It just makes my phone so much heavier and bulkier when it's sitting in my pocket. And so what I found myself doing for the longest time is that I have my phone in my right pocket, and then I would just carry this as my wallet with a couple cards in there in my left pocket. And that's really nice because it's super thin, thinner than basically every other option you can find, and it can hold 2, 3, maybe 4 cards at most, so very minimalist. The one problem I would say is if you're trying to fit 2 or 3 cards and cash, it's probably not going to fit in here, so that is a little bit of a limitation. It's almost too small. And then the new kid came along the block, and I got sent this. This thing is pretty cool. This is made by Axwell, and pretty badass name if you ask me. They're a great company making these very durable, sturdy wallets. Now, they did send this out for review for this video, so I do want to give a quick disclaimer. They sent this out for review. No money was exchanged. There's no agreement or understanding of me to say anything other than my very own and honest opinions. So with that being said, what has my experience been like with this wallet? Well, I think it's overall been very, very positive. A couple things that I want to point out. First off, as I mentioned, it's very, very durable. You could drop this thing, throw it, chuck it, run it over with the car. It's going to stay strong and sturdy and protect your cards and your cash. Not that those are things that are particularly fragile, but it'll protect it for you. Now, this thing can hold anywhere up to 12 cards is what they quoted it at. Currently, I have in here, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, and that fits just fine. It comes with a cash strap on the back that you can strap in here, or you could switch that out for a cash clip. It has this little built-in finger groove right here on top where you can push down, and it kind of helps you pull your cards out a little bit from the bottom so that you're not kind of struggling to get it open. So you push that, your cards pop out, you can pull out whatever cards you need, and so on and so forth, and then they slide right back down into here to stay compact in the same form factor as the wallet itself. Now beyond that, they also say that this thing blocks RFID, so it gives you a little bit of theft protection as well. And most importantly, they are a company that also donates to homeless veterans, so we are always here to support that. Love that about them. There's a few other features we could go over, but I think that really covers the gist of it. They're very strong, heavy-duty wallets that can hold a good amount of cards, can hold cash, and yeah, they're very durable. So what has my experience been with them so far for the last few weeks? Well, the first and foremost thing I really do like about it is the size. It is actually smaller than this little Chums wallet that I had. If you see here, it's a little bit smaller. It is definitely larger. It's definitely larger than this, but this was in some cases too small. And not to mention, it really does look pretty cool and badass. It's got actual copper in it, so it kind of will develop a nice patina over time. And yeah, really cool materials they built these with. It holds all the cards that I need super easily, and it's really easy with that finger groove to pull them out and then push them back in when I'm done with them. The only thing I want to say is a potential downside that is definitely worth mentioning is that at least with this copper wallet that they have, it's fairly heavy. Some of the other wallets they have on their website are a little bit lighter, so that could totally be a non-issue if you went with one of those. For me, I wanted this copper. I thought it looked cool and badass, but it does come at the cost of a heavier wallet. And I know it's not heavy, it's not like a freaking gold brick or anything, but when you do have this in your pocket, it is about the same weight as my phone. So it's kind of like having a phone in each of my pockets. So take it how you will. For me, sometimes it does get annoying when I'm wearing like athletic shorts and I don't have like the waistband tied. Having a heavier stuff in my pockets kind of weighs my pants down a little bit. So in that case, something like this is a little bit nicer because it's super minimalist and lightweight. Literally weighs like nothing. But on the other hand, I love the way this looks and I love how badass and durable it is. So it's got a lot of pluses going for it as well. So my consensus when looking at all three of these wallets and some of the other ones out there in the market is that something along these lines with this Axwell wallet offers a lot more value than what you're paying for with some of these other options. Some of these other options like this Apple wallet, I want to say it's like 35 bucks or something like that, and literally there's like nothing to it. There's like nothing here. Whereas this, for what you're paying for, you're getting a whole lot more. There's a whole lot more features. You can switch out this strap to a money clip if that's what you prefer. It's got the little finger groove, and it's just a very well-made, well-designed product, and I'm going to be very happy to continue using this for the next few weeks and months. So take it how you will. I really do enjoy this product and would highly recommend it for those of you out there looking for something like a little minimalist wallet such as this. So I'll have a link in the description to go check them out if you would like to. And with that, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and got something out of it. We are struggling to get out content. I've got a lot of things going on in my life, a lot of side stuff like another business I'm building, and things have kind of taken a little bit of a back burner, but we're pumping out videos still, little by little, so don't go anywhere. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.